Hello everyone, Kireth here, and today I'm going to show you how to get 1,200,000 credits in the Deep Forest Raceway circuit experience. It's one of the most trickiest circuit experiences in the game, but that 1,200,000 credit payout is well worth it. And I thought I'd show you this one in person so you can see how I'm working the wheel, because it is a really tricky one to do. And first things first, the Audi R8 LMS Evo car in Gran Turismo 7 is an absolute pig to drive. I really don't like driving this car in Gran Turismo 7. You have to drive it in a certain way because it doesn't like the weight transfer. I had a love-hate relationship in the Audi R8 GT3 car in GT Sport. I had some fantastic results with it in the FIA Online Championship, but also some really difficult moments as well. So let's get into it. We're going to go through all the sectors, then do the lap, and by the end of this, you'll know kind of how I'm approaching it and how you can get those golds and earn that 1,200,000 credits. Let's jump into it. So here we go, Sector 1. Have a look how I'm working the brake in particular, because I don't want to get any oversteer in this car. It will just kill me. So we're going to brake just before the 100 meter board. Steady, 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 steady. And now we can go on throttle. So that's Sector 1. The tip there was brake just before the 100 meter board. Try and kind of brake in a straightish line towards the apex. Really slow the speed down and be very patient going throttle. If you look at that back, you'll see that I stabbed the throttle a little bit. If I'd just been a bit more patient, I would have got an even better time. Because you've got to let this car rotate. You can't kind of tease it around the apex with a bit of throttle. So there we go. That's Sector 1. Let's actually have a look in third person here. You'll see that moment when I stab the throttle. So we're going to brake just for the 100 meter board. I went a bit too far to the right here, almost in the grass. I'm really trying to aim for the apex here. And you can see that throttle is just pushing it a little bit too early. And definitely not trying to get any oversteer over the line. So there we go, Sector 1 done. Let's move on to Sector 2. So here we go, Sector 2. If you're watching this video, you probably struggled here, and I don't blame you. It's one of the most difficult sectors in the game. Have a look at how much respect I'm going to pay to the back end here. Keeping it in high gears. We're going to keep it in third gear through here. And third gear through here again. Early upshift. Keep it in fourth gear down here. Second gear exit here. Don't brake too late. All about getting on the power nice and cleanly. There we go. And we're going to accelerate to line, see how we do. And there we go, that's the gold medal. So the tip through that, it's a really difficult sector. I can't lie to you, it's so tricky. Keep it in the high gears. Respect the back end. The back end just wants to lose it every so often, so don't give it the chance. Keep it nice and stiff on the brakes, and just don't try and induce any of that oversteer. So keep it in higher gears and make your line so that you're not trying. Let's have a look here in third person. So I'm trying to use all of the track to make sure that I don't need to do tight movements on the wheel. You can see here I'm all the way, possibly getting close to the track limits. Just caressing the car. We got a bit of oversteer there. This was quite nice. It was a very nice point to apex, very late. You want to take a late apex through here. Early upshift through here, so you don't get any weird oversteer down here. Now we got a moment of oversteer here where we lost a bit of time. You can see. We just managed to control it, but we lost a lot of time. Don't brake too late for this last corner. So hopefully this is helping, by the way. If it is helping, please do drop that subscribe button. With your help, we're growing this channel and it's absolutely incredible, so I really appreciate it. But let's head on over to sector number 3. Right. Sector number 3 is just the hairpin and the run to the line, although you can get some weird moments of oversteer. Can't remember where to brake here, so let's see if I work it out okay. I possibly broke a little bit late there, but now we've got to be really careful with the steering inputs here because the car does want to get away from you. But we actually turned it in quite nicely. I wonder if the second gear exit will actually be better. Let's see how we do on the run to the line. It's actually going to be good enough for gold. So there we go. There's the gold medal. I think I broke a little bit too late. Let's have a look on the third person view because we can just dial it back a little bit. There we go. That's the gold in first attempt. So there's a wall on the right hand side as the braking marker, and then there's a start of the curb. I think we want to use the wall really, so Yeah, maybe just brake at the end of the wall. Down to first gear for the rotation, and I would consider accelerating in second gear out of here. And then don't throw it all away, please. So stay in the high gears, early upshifts here. And again, be really careful with your inputs. And it's to run to the line. So we've just done all 3 sectors, the gold medal. And now we have to tie it together to do the lap. And that's going to be our 1,200,000 credits. Let's do it. So here we go, it's time for the Lapitat. We've got to bring it all together. Sector 2 is a tricky one, obviously. But Sector 1, we've got to do brake just for the 100 on second gear. Actually, that goes, come back it is because we went a bit deeper. But there we go. Right, going to respect the back end through all of this stuff. Quite nicely. Try and go a little bit deep here. Then take that late apex. That'll do. Early upshift. Try not to get any oversteer down here. Yeah, very nice. Don't brake too late here, kind of in the middle of that grey patch of tarmac. Nice acceleration. Might be able to... No. Probably should have gone third there. There we go. Up the gears. Now, we broke too late for this corner last time, and I think we might be going a little bit fast this time. We've got a full run. So I'm going to brake just after the wall ends. So I'm going to accelerate out in second gear to see how we do. So going to first of the rotation. Second gear now. Accelerate, nice. And we just got to respect these last few corners. So you can still lose it. Just upshifting a little bit earlier, and it's now the time for the run to the line. Let's see if we got that gold medal. Fingers crossed, it's going to be close. Oh yes, we've got it. A 26.4. So there we go. That's 1,200,000 credits in the bag. It's a one-time only thing, but you can't really get faster credits in these circuit experiences. So I really hope that helped. If you've got any questions, let me in the comments. Please do subscribe if you're new here. If you would subscribe, I massively appreciate you. You're part of the community, really growing this channel. And there we go, that's all the sectors. I'll talk you through the lap now in third person. So we went a little bit deeper this time, but that means that you can get a decent exit. So braking just for the hundreds, kind of in a straight line. So I kind of turn in and then brake in a straight line. I'm not really trail braking yet. Respecting the back end through here. We actually flew in a little bit deeper. I applied some more throttle here, you can see. And this was quite nice. We got so far to the right, the camber really helped us out. So it's a bit like the second hairpin at Dragon Trail Seaside, or the first hairpin Dragon Trail Seaside. You really want to get into the camber. Early upshift through here. Now this bit was quite nice for us. We didn't get any oversteer, which is awesome. Superb stuff. Braking in the middle of this lighter patch of tarmac. We got a nice exit here as well. It's a really nice feeling when you get this one hooked up. In a daily race, you can go a bit closer to the wall, but I think in circuit experience the track limits are a bit harsher. And here we got the braking, I think, just about right. I might have been pumping the brakes a little bit, but we brake just a little bit earlier than before, but just after the wall ends. Down to first gear, fifth, fourth, third, second, first. Get the rotation, second, accelerate out in second. And then it's just a case of early upshifts, and it's going to be the run to the line, and there's your gold. So yeah, I hope that helped. Let me know what you thought of the video, and there's lots more of these coming up, so keep an eye out for them on the channel. Otherwise, wish you the best of luck. Let us know how you get on, and I'll see you next time.